Thank you, everyone. You know, this is Giuseppe. Giuseppe sometimes doesn't behave. You know? All right, thank you. So this is Giuseppe, and this is my crank organ. No, stop. We're gonna play another piece, okay? We're gonna play one more piece, and then you gotta behave, okay? So, no, stop. You know what? I'm gonna put you away for a minute. Now, let's see. All right. Want to hear another piece of music? Yes. Okay. All right, hold on. But I do need... That'll do. Okay. Could I get, let's see. Can I get some help? Yeah? You want to help? Okay, come on up. Yeah, come on up. All right, can you help me? Yes?
My name is Ray.
Nice to meet you. Can you have a seat?
Yeah.
Okay. Go have a seat. Okay, can you stand right here? Excellent, perfect, thank you. Okay, so Giuseppe's not behaving, so I'm hoping you can help me out, okay? All right. Now, Giuseppe usually can help me out, but since you'll be helping me out, you've got to just do a few things for me. Now, first, we've got to give you, can you lift your arms straight up in the air? Perfect. Now, I need one more. There we go. What's your name? Caroline. Very nice name. So, do you think you could possibly do the work that Giuseppe does for me today when I play my next song? Yeah, you think so? Okay. So what I'm going to do, there we go. So this is what I got to do. I got to roll this up like this. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Okay, now you have the tail. You got the tail going on. Okay, so yep, perfect. Now we need two other things. Every organ grinder works with a monkey. And the monkey always plays cymbals. Okay? So I'm going to play my next song. Can you play the cymbals for us during the song? Clapping the cymbals together. Okay? You ready? Okay. The whole time. That's what a monkey had to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, give her a big round of applause. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. Whoa, okay. All right. Good job. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much. I'm going to keep the hat, but you keep the tail, okay? Is that a deal?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat. Okay. Now, how many of you here are here to see the Flea Circus? Have you ever seen a Flea Circus before? Okay. So we're going to do a little bit of magic first, and then I'll bring out the fleas. The fleas are very temperamental, and I think what we'll do is we'll do this last, okay? I don't want anybody, who here has a dog? Anybody have a dog? Yeah? Do you guys have a dog? Okay. So I don't want you going home with fleas that will end up on your dog, okay? Because you don't want your dog itching, okay? So we'll make sure that we do play it very safe, and we do the fleas at the end, and everybody should stand back while they do that, okay? All right, first things first, shall we play a game? Let's play a game. Okay, let's play a game. All right, so we're going to play a game of heads and tails, okay? So what I do need is I need somebody. Can you help me? Yeah, you.
Isaac,
Come on up.
my brother.
Is that your brother? What's your name? Isaac. Nice to meet you, Isaac. Isaac, what you're going to do is check out that coin. Make sure it's a normal coin. There's nothing odd about it, okay? So you're going to be our spotter, okay? When I flip the coin, put it down, you're going to call it, okay? That's all you have to do. Now, everybody else, if you could stand up. Everybody stand up. Okay? And I'm going to flip the coin, and if you are going to be heads, you're going to raise your hand. Tails, just leave your hand down. Got it? Everybody clear? Yeah? Okay. All right, here's the first flip. Stand right here with me, Isaac. All right. All right. Who wants heads? Who wants tails?
Tails.
Heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads? Tails? Tails? Which do you want? Tails? Okay. No? You want heads? The head on the coin or the tail? Here. Do you want the head or the tail? Okay, so you're going to raise your hand. Come on in, come on in. Okay, all right. All right, here we go. We're going to do it again. All right. Okay, so, ready? What is it? Heads. It's heads. If you were tails, sit down. If you were tails, sit down. So you were heads, right? Yeah? Okay. All right. We're going to do it again. All right? Remember, heads, you're raising your hand. Tails, you're sitting down. All right, here we go. Oop, I missed it. I missed it, and I'm chasing it. All right, let's try this again. There we go. All right, we ready? Okay. Tails. Okay, tails, sit down. You were heads again? Yeah, okay. What were you? Heads? Okay. You were heads? Okay. Heads. All right, here we go again. One more time. Are you heads or tails? Heads. Are you heads or tails? Heads or tails? Heads? Okay. So if you're heads, you got to raise your hand. All right, here we go. All right. Are we done? Everybody make a choice? Okay. Heads. If your tails, sit down. Okay, we're getting down to it. Okay. Heads or tails? Heads? Okay. Heads. If your tails, sit down. Okay, you got to change your choices up. Let's see. All right, we ready? Okay, if your heads, raise your hand. Ready? Heads. Heads. Tails, sit down. Oh my gosh, we got a lot of heads here. Okay, we ready? Heads. Tails, sit down. All right, we got to change your choices. Come on. We got a lot of heads. I don't understand it. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right, we ready? Heads. Tails, sit down. Are we down to 2? Are we just down to 2? We got heads. Okay. Your tails, you got to sit down. All right. We ready? Heads. This is ridiculous. I've never had this many heads in a row. Okay. All right, make your choice in the air. Heads or tails? Heads? Heads again. Heads again. If you were tails, sit down. All right, we ready? Heads. All right, we got to change it up. Okay, here we go. Heads. Okay, so we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got to change it up a little bit. Okay, so you sticking with heads? Are you sticking with heads? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Are you sticking with heads? Heads. All right, here we go. Was that a tails or a heads? You put your arm down. Heads! Again! Oh my gosh! All right, we'll be here all day. If you're gonna, you got to change it up. All right, here we go. Tails. Your arm was down. Was there anybody else that was tails on that one? You were tails? Stand up. You're down. So it's between you and you, okay? Heads or tails? Heads or tails? You want to do heads? Do you want to do heads or tails? Heads? Tails. Okay, here we go. All right, we ready? This is it. Heads it is. You win. All right, now Isaac, can you do me a favor? Can you walk right over to that wall and you'll see an envelope there. Come right over here for me. You won. Grab the envelope and bring it on over. Now, I made a prediction earlier, okay? If you can open I don't want to touch it. If you can open the envelope, take out what's inside and read it. To everybody.
The luckiest person to win the game, heads or tails, will be, what's that say?
Wearing
A pink jacket.
Oh, close.
Pink jacket, red sneakers.
Red sneakers.
And have blonde hair.
And have blonde hair. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very much, Isaac. Much appreciated. Thank you very much. And you can hold on to that. Good job. Excellent, excellent. All right, here we go. That can go on forever if folks don't change their choices. You got to always change your choices. All right. All right. Now, I want to try something, and I have to tell you a story first, okay? And the story is about a kingdom where there was a king and there was a wizard. The wizard's name was Martin, and the king didn't like Martin at all because he didn't like magic, which was really sad. So one day, the king said to the kingdom, I am going to put Martin to death. And Martin was like, what did I do? So what he did was he tied Martin up in some chains and he fed them through the wall of the castle and tied them to 4 dragons. And these dragons were supposed to fly away and pull Martin through the hole. But luckily, there were other magicians in the audience watching all of this. So what they did was they said some magic words, and when it came time for those dragons to take off, what happened was the chains passed safely through Martin's body. And I think that's what we're going to try today. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use, instead of chains, we're going to use this rope. Now, does anybody know a magic word? Yes? Abracadabra is a good one. What else? Do you have one? What is it? I'm sorry? Hocus pocus. That's another good one. Oh, bippity boppity boo is always a good one. That's a really good one. All right, so you got to keep in mind that you have to say the magic words, okay? Gotta have a seat. Gotta have a seat. All right, here we go.
I'll be back.
We lost the customer. Okay.
We'll be back.
All right. This will act as our wall. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed this through the wall. Okay. And what I need is 4 dragons. Can you be a dragon? Yeah, come on up. Can you be a dragon? Come on up. Let's go over here. Can you be a dragon? And I need one more. You want to be a dragon? Come on over. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you're each going to take a rope. Can you step over there? I don't want you to get hurt. Okay? Thank you. You're going to take that rope and you're going to go over there. You're going to take this rope. You're going to go down there. Okay? You're going to take this rope. You're going to go that way. Okay? Hold on to the ropes tight. Okay. You're going to take it and just step back a little bit. Now, don't pull yet. Okay? Don't pull yet. All right. So if we do this right, can everybody at the same time raise your hand and wiggle your fingers? And we're going to say the magic words, bippity boppity boo. Okay? Bippity boppity boo. Let's all try that once. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Bippity boppity boo. Good, good. Okay. All right. So on the count of 3, the dragons are going to pull as hard as they can. As hard as you can. Okay? Got it? Okay. All right. On the count of, and when we hit 3, I need you all to say the magic words. Otherwise, the rope won't pass through my body. Okay? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bippity boppity boo. Pull, pull, pull. Jeez. Give them a big round of Thank you. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. Good job. Thank you very much. Have a seat. Have a seat. Okay. Now, what do we have next? Oh, okay. So would you like to learn a magic trick? Yeah? I actually have, now I can't teach you that one, but I can teach you this one. Now, is there anybody that's Italian American in here? Are you Italian? Are you Italian? Yeah? So my grandfather was Italian, and he taught me this trick. And he called it the Sicilian Papa Knot. Okay? That's how he said it. So you've probably seen a magician take a piece of rope, cut it, and put it back together. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you exactly how that is done. But I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. First, what I want somebody to do is to go over this rope very carefully and see that it's a normal rope. Can you look at this rope and see if it's a normal rope? Yeah?
It's a normal rope.
Can you look at it? Take it. You can take it. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure it's normal, doesn't stretch. There are no magnets. Is it good? Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So the magic really isn't in the rope. It is in the secret knot that magicians have kept secret for hundreds of years. And it's called the Sicilian pop knot. So what happens is you have to have the ropes at exactly the same length, like that. And then you cut the rope, leaving you with 2 pieces of rope that's tangled up. You don't want that. Okay. All right. So what a magician does is once these ropes are cut in two, they tie a special knot called the Sicilian pop knot. And it kind of goes back and forth and in and out and back and forth. Can everybody see how I'm tying that? And in and out. And then what they do is they reach into their pocket and grab a little pixie dust and they sprinkle it on the knot. Now, for the Italian pop knot, Sicilian pop knot, pixie dust is garlic powder. But that's what helps it melt, because once the garlic powder hits the knot, it slowly melts the knot and causes it to pop right off the rope, leaving you with one long piece of rope. Thank you. Thank you. Now, a lot of people probably had difficulty seeing how that knot is tied. So I'm going to do it one more time. And what I'm going to do is I am going to cut it into 3 pieces. That'll show you an easier way to see exactly how this knot is tied. Because if I cut it into 3 pieces, you need 2 Sicilian pop knots to put them back together. So the first thing you do is you want to make sure everything's the same length. You cut here, and you cut here. Okay? So now we have 1, 2, 3 pieces of rope. Now you got to remember the ropes have to be the same length. Okay? That's the important thing. They have to be the same length. Because if you say have one that's too short, one that's medium sized, or one that's too long, trick's not going to work. It's not going to work. So what all magicians have is what's called a contingency plan. And the contingency plan is this. So you take the short rope, you take the medium sized rope, and you take the long rope, okay? And you want to make sure that they're all the same length there, okay? And then take that rope, take the medium rope, and take the long rope. And this is the contingency plan. Contingency plan, you have to say the magic words so the ropes go back to the same length, okay? So, can we use the same magic word or should we use a different one? Different one? How about abracadabra? Okay, here we go. We gotta say the word, magic words, okay? 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, the ropes start to stretch and stretch and stretch until it leaves you with 3 ropes that are exactly the same length. So now, let's get back to the Sicilian pop knot, okay? So, you're going to take the first rope. Let's throw that over there. Okay. So, once again, you twist them around each other, okay? Go back and forth, go in and out with your ropes, tie them together. That's one Sicilian pop knot. Then you take the other rope and you tie them together. Back and forth, in and out. So that leaves you with 2 Sicilian pop knots. Okay. What happens next? Do you remember? What? Ah, yeah, the garlic powder. That's right. That's right. Okay, here we go. So, you sprinkle a little garlic powder on it. Now, at this point, does anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I do.
What's that?
A hug.
A hug? Do you want to? Well, we can get the hugs at the end. How's that? How's that? Anybody else have any questions? Yeah? I get it from my kitchen. I get it from my kitchen, and there's several pixies that actually make it, okay? So, after a few minutes, the knots will pop right off the rope, leaving you with one long piece of rope. And that's usually where I get a big round of applause. Thank you very much. All right, now we're getting into it. All right, now we're getting into it. Let's talk about fleas. Does anybody know how big a flea is? Yes? No? They're very small. They're very small, and on top of that, they're easy to train, and they're very strong, okay? Fleas can jump over 20 times their own height, okay? So when you see a flea, a lot of times you'll see them jumping, and that really is how they get around. They jump from place to place. So what I do, and I'll show you a couple things I do to train them, okay? So first, I want to make sure they are as strong as they can be, okay? So what I do is hold on one second. Let me show you the fleas. That might be good. All right. So everybody stay where you're at. I will bring the fleas to you, and you can see them. They're in this box. Okay, here we go. They're very small, I know. So those are the fleas. Did anybody not see? See the fleas? That's the fleas. I know. Okay. Did you see? Did you guys see?
I see. It's only copy. I can't see. Can I see? I see it because they're black.
Okay, so those are the fleas. Did anybody not see the flea? Oh, come over here. I know. Ooh, I'm sorry. So don't move. Don't move. I got it. We're good. Okay, put him back in. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take several of these fleas. Now, this is how I train them first. First thing I have to do is see that they are strong enough and that they can work as a team. So, get my tweezers. This is going to take a long time. Here. Yeah, there you go. Good. There you go. Good. Okay. All right. Now, what's happening inside the bottle? What's happening inside the bottle right now, if I put enough of the fleas in there, is they are slowly making a little pyramid inside, okay? And the pyramid is going to sort of reach to about where this blue line ends. And if I give them a second, they should be able to grab onto the rope, okay? Yeah, go ahead. It's all right. Okay. All right. Wow. See, now they're working together as a team. Some of them are holding on to the bottom. Some of them are holding on to the rope, okay? Now, if I've put enough in there, there should be enough to not only hold the rope, but hold the bottle as well. Nope. Let's see. You want to try it again? Do you want to try it again? Let's see. Okay, we'll try it again. Okay, you got the rope? Okay. Wow. Give them a big round of applause. Okay, so that's the first thing I do, is I teach them how to work as a team, because working as a team is the best thing you can always do. The other thing is it strengthens them, because they can hold on to the rope. If they can hold on to the rope, they can probably do some pretty cool things. So the next thing I train them to do is a card trick. So somebody could, let's see, you. I'm going to riffle through the cards. Yeah, stay right there. I'm going to riffle through the cards. You tell me when to stop. Stop there? Okay. All right. So there's your card. You take that. What I need you to do is I need you to put it between your hands and rub it, and then put it in your hair and rub it in your hair a little bit, okay? Because that's how the flea is going to find your card, okay? Okay, ready? Good job. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, okay. Okay, here we go. So what's happening right now is I've taken one of my fleas. His name is Barnaby. And Barnaby is now going through the cards and trying to find your card, okay? So He's slowly going through one at a time. And let's see. Can you find that card, Barnaby? And if he finds the right card, he will slowly start to push that card up. Slowly but surely, he will push that card up, and hopefully, he will find the right card. Okay, come on, Barnaby. You can do it. Can you do it? Come on. Don't be afraid. It's all right. Come on. Going through. See, you can see one card is already slowly working its way up. And, you know, working alone, that's why it's so important that they work as a team. Working alone is very difficult. It takes a lot of time and a lot of practice. But let's see if he found the right card. Did you find the right card? You found 5 cards. No, that's not right. This is the one you want? Yeah? All right, here we go. Was that your card? It was! Give Barnaby a big round of applause! All right, here we go. Now, what I'm going to do now is we will move over to the actual circus, okay? You don't want to see Barnaby walk across a rope, do you? You do? Yeah? Okay, all right. So let me get Barnaby back out here. Where's my tweezers? All right, so I was using this a lot of times, but it's a little difficult to use. Don't laugh. This is what I use now. Okay, here we go. All right, Barnaby. So, let's see if he can walk across this rope. I'm going to put you up here. Okay. All right, here we go. All right. You want to start at the other end? Okay, start at the other end. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Okay, you want to head back the other way? Head back the other way, go ahead. Give him a big round of applause. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. All right, now, here we go. So, what shall we start with? We're going to start with this rope ladder. So, what he's going to do is he will climb up the rope ladder, and then I will give him this little barbell, okay? And he's going to carry the barbell straight across, and then he'll make his way down the other ladder, okay? So, are you ready? Okay, here we go. Oh, you can see it. He's making his way up the ladder, slowly but surely. Yep. Yeah, you got it. Good job. Good. Yeah, okay. All right, he's right there. Let me get his little barbell. Okay, you got the barbell? All right, now he's going to make his way across to the other side. Can you go? Come on, Barnaby. No? Don't be afraid. No. You're afraid? Don't be afraid. All right, hold on. He's a little nervous about the height. But you were doing, well, you know what? Here, buddy. Don't be afraid. Here. You did the trapeze. Let's see if he'll do the trapeze, okay? So, can you swing on that trapeze? That left-hand trapeze? Good, there we go. All right, spin around. Yeah. Now, can you jump to the other trapeze? There we go. Good, good, good. He's doing a great job. Great job. Okay, come back to the other trapeze again. Okay. All right. All right. All right, okay. Hold on. Let me help you. All right. So you're just afraid of the high wire today? There's no reason to be. Okay. All right, we'll try something else. So, what is the other thing we can try? We can try loading him into the cannon, okay? So, we're going to load him into the cannon. And hold on one second. All right, I'm going to put him away for a second because, where's my box? I need, let's see. All right, let's put him in. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, on the count of 3, we're going to shoot him out of the cannon and at this target. And the target he should be able to knock over the target. Hopefully it won't hurt him. Okay? Are we ready? On the count of 3, all of you together. 1, 2, 3. Great job. Good job, buddy. Good job. Give him a big round of applause. All right, now I do have to swap him out for Madame Fifi. Now, Madame Fifi, it is. I got her off of a French poodle. Okay, so Madame Fifi does the high dive, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her at the top on the diving board. And there we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh, jeez. No, are you okay? Oh my gosh. Oh no. She's all right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, now the final one is Gizmo. Now Gizmo has a very, very sharp pincer. Because the sad fact is, does anybody know what fleas use as food? No? When they get onto a dog, what they do is they bite them and they kind of drink their blood. It's kind of gross. But because of that, Gizmo has a very sharp pincer. So what he's going to do is he is going to pop this balloon for us. All right. Here we go.
I'm scared from that. I'm scared.
Okay, let me get him out here. Nope, that's not him. Nope. I got to get the right flea for this one. Yeah, that's him. Okay. All right. All right. On the count of 3, Gizmo, can you pop the balloon? All of us together. 1, 2, 3. What's up here? All right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good job! Everybody give Gizmo a big round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Now, that is the end of the flea circus and almost the end of the show. You have a question?
I got a question. How did you name the fleas?
I just come up with silly names. You got to give them silly names. Yes.
I didn't know what you were.
It's very difficult because what I do is I like to build models and I have very fine paintbrushes. So what I do is when I have a flea like Madame Fifi, I put a tiny, tiny dot of pink paint on her. and it doesn't bother her, and that way I can tell, oh, that's Madame Fifi, I gotta use her. So I can see the little dot of pink. Then if it's Gizmo, Gizmo has a bright red dot on him. So that's how I can tell. Yes?
Taking all your fleas home with you.
No, I'm leaving some here for you. Now, before I go, would anybody like to try cranking the organ? Yes? Okay, if you would like to stop by and crank the organ, we'll have a line right here and everybody can give it a shot, okay? Thank you very much, everyone.